everyone, it's Jody Stewart. Welcome to another edition of Gator Bites. And we have a special one set up for you today because we're going to focus on the local community and intertwine some rock and roll icons into the mix as well. So we all know that the last 2 years has been difficult for everyone, especially our schools, our educators, and our students. And we commend everyone in those groups for just getting through the last 2 years. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Rachel Holloway and her local chorus at Park Vista High School. Now, Rachel is the director of the chorus. So Rachel, thank you for joining us. I see your students are in the background. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Good. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. I just want to take a second, and Rachel, I just found out that last year your students did not get to be in person for learning, meaning that they didn't get to perform at all last year. Can you just tell us real quick, what was that like?
Yeah, it was tough. It was, performance is what we all live for. Yes. Yeah. So we didn't get to sing together last year. We had a few after school rehearsals where we just got together to sing for fun outside, socially distanced with masks on, but no live performance last year at all. And we've just had our 2 concerts so far this year. So this is huge for them.
I bet it is, and I thank you guys so much. So I'm going to let you know while you're here, because I have some good news for you. Some of you may or may not know, but 98.7 The Gator has conducted this contest over the last few weeks where we were asking our listeners to nominate local middle school or high school choirs or chorus, and one would be selected to perform in front of a national recording artist. They would be able to perform opening in concert at one of their shows. So first I want to let you know you guys were nominated. Congratulations.
You were nominated. Oh,
Yes, you were nominated, but we have more good news coming. But first I want to bring in a member of a band who is a worldwide recording artist that have sold tens of millions of albums around the world, and that is Jeff Pilson from the band Foreigner. Jeff, hi, how are you?
Hello, hey everybody.
hi.
All right. Hey, congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys should know that Foreigner, and do any of you know who Foreigner is? I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay, because they're one of the best rock bands of our time, for those who don't know. And Jeff, they have a show coming up next week here in Pompano Beach. Jeff and I want to deliver some good news. Not only were you guys nominated, but Jeff,
guess what, guys? You won! Hey, congratulations,
yes,
guys.
So guys, what you won is the opportunity to get on stage at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater before Foreigner. You get to do a 10-minute set, a cappella, songs of your choice, plus you get $500 courtesy of Foreigner. So Jeff, thank you for that.
Well, school music education was so important for me. So I couldn't be more honored and happy to be involved in this. And the fact that we can throw some money at you is just great. I know if it weren't for my, high school music teacher, I probably wouldn't have been a professional musician. So I owe everything to that. So thanks, everybody. And this is our way of paying back. And thank you for being there. Enjoy yourselves. Have a lot of fun. Soak it up, man. Enjoy it, because it's going to be great.
What would be your top level words of advice for any of these kids that may be nervous about getting on stage at a big venue?
Well, it's only natural to be nervous. That's okay. Breathe through. I mean, the easiest way to get through nerves is to breathe. Just Nice, deep breathing.
Your teachers have you a lot of support.
Okay,
Amen.
you guys are good with that. And then after that, have fun, stay in the moment, enjoy the moment, enjoy the music. Music is a gift. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's an honor to be able to play music and sing music. So enjoy every single second of it. Just immerse yourself in the experience, have a lot of fun, and remember it for your entire life.
That is going to be a very memorable moment for sure. And for those who don't know, before Jeff was in Foreigner, Jeff was in a couple of other rock bands along the way, including Dokken and several others. What was it like for you when you performed for the first time on a big stage opening for a big band?
Well, it was great. I mean, that was what we were, that was the dream, so getting to do that was always amazing. But it's funny is I actually had a really good friend when I was 15 years old. I was playing in local bands, and he
Right.
was in one of the local bands, and they were playing a big show at the local college, and he brought me up to do a couple songs with his band, and that was a life-changing experience. It was so, I mean, I was nervous, but then when I got up there, I realized this is what I meant to do. So it can be such a positive experience. And again, I want to just concentrate on enjoy the moment, be in the moment. Nerves are natural. Just dismiss that and breathe and enjoy, and all will be great.
Kids, you think you could do that?
Yeah. I think they can. I think they're ready.
All right, Rachel, I just want to ask you a few questions about the chorus and about the young lady whose mom nominated them, and that's Riley. Is she there with you today?
Go ahead, stand up, Riley. Wait.
Hi, Riley.
Hi.
Hey, what's your mom's name?
Jennifer.
Okay, so Riley's mom, Jennifer, I believe submitted the winning nomination. So can one of you tell us what she had to say to get these guys nominated and to win?
She nominated us, and she actually let me know at the beginning of last week, right as we were getting ready for a concert, and I was baffled. Like, really? That's an opportunity? I couldn't believe that Foreigner would take the time to do that for high school students. So we all thought it was a long shot. Nobody even remembered that we had mentioned it because nobody thought they were going to win. But
Right.
But Riley's mom was sharing it. Riley's whole family was sharing it on their social media every single day. And then when her mom shared the link with me, I sent it to our principal, Dr. Vella, and he sent it to all the staff at Park Vista. And I think that it might have been a bell ringer assignment in a few classrooms last week. So they really had not just the whole school, but the whole community behind them and getting them here, because they're incredible and they are such hardworking girls that did not have any opportunity to do the thing that they love last year. So to have something this big happen for them this year is absolutely a dream come true. Thank you.
We have a couple of minutes. I'd like to take a couple of questions if Jeff doesn't mind, if anyone has any individual questions for Jeff specifically.
You guys have some? Okay, Emma.
What's your favorite song to play live?
Well, I don't necessarily have a particular favorite because all the songs are really fun to play and the audience really loves all the songs. So that's great. But I suppose I have a couple personal favorites. And I think Waiting for a Girl Like You is one of the greatest ballads ever written.
Agreed.
And then when you get to songs like Jukebox Heroes, we do a lot of jamming on it, which is really fun. Improvisation is really an important aspect to playing music, as you guys probably know. So getting to do that has been great. But there's so many great moments in the show, and I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide your favorites when you're with us very soon.
We will.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Anybody else have one? Madison.
Do you play with a guitar pick?
I play most of the time when I'm playing bass, I play with a guitar pick, but on a few songs I play with my fingers.
Oh. Anybody else? Riley.
How was your time in Dokken?
She loves Dokken.
How was my time in Dokken? Well, it was, if you know anything about Dokken, you know that it was filled with controversy all the time. So there was always that. But you know what? Honestly, looking back on it, it was a great thing, great experience. I not only did I learn a lot, but I worked with wonderful people, and it gave me the platform to have an entire career. So you got to strike when the iron's hot, and I was very fortunate that came along for me. I loved it, and I'm thankful to this day that I had the experience. So it was great.
Thank you so much. And I wanted to ask Rachel too, I mean, what does it mean to you for you guys to win this and for you to be spearheading these girls that are going to get this once in a lifetime opportunity?
You know, sometimes I wonder how I tricked them into letting me be their teacher. But all I can say is that gratitude is in my heart. This is only my second year at Park Vista. I've never had an advanced women's group, but what you have on the screen behind you is my whole heart right here. So I am excited. It doesn't even begin to cover it, actually. I can't wait for them to be able to do this and to get to be on stage with them.
So they get a 10-minute a cappella set. It's a week away. Any ideas? Are you guys going to start working through something? Do you guys have something prepared that you've been working on this semester?
Yes, we have it. We got it. They have an a cappella set that they prepare over the summer that they usually come back to school in August, having it ready, because they get called upon a lot to kind of just, hey, you want to sing at this? Hey, do you want to sing at this? So they have a set and they go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. So Jeff, let me ask you, as I believe that you guys are just starting this tour. The stop in West Palm will be stop number 2. You have one in St. Augustine, I believe, is your first stop.
That's right.
So what has Foreigner been doing? Have you guys been off the road?
Well, actually, we did do several shows last year. We didn't do as full a schedule as usual, but we did do a lot of shows. We started playing in May of 2021, as things were looking relatively safe.
Right.
It gets tricky all the time. And then
For just a little while.
Yeah, Delta variant came along, then Omicron. So there's been some fits and starts getting going. But no, we did play last year. But nothing in 2020 except for at the beginning of the year. So it was great to play. And yes, that we are starting our full-on touring now. And like you guys, it's going to be great to get back performing.
Yeah.
I bet it's going to be an adjustment for you guys as well, right? Because you're used to playing so many dates every year.
Oh, it's been quite an adjustment. I mean, the thing is, I have, as you can see, I've got this beautiful recording studio here that,
Yes, you do.
connected to my house. And so I got to spend a lot of time in a studio, which is great. And then I got to spend time with my family, which is really great. But I'm also not in high school.
That's right.
But I do have a high school senior for a daughter, so I get it. So yeah, no, I spent a lot of time at home, which was great. But yeah, I think getting back to normal is good, and I think we're heading there now.
Yeah, I agree. So for all our listeners that are watching, the show again is March 10th. It's coming up soon next week. Pompano Beach Amphitheater. We still have tickets on our website, so people could win a pair of tickets over at GatorRocks.com. Jeff, thank you so much for doing this. This is such a wonderful opportunity.
My pleasure.
Rachel, anything you want to say to Jeff before we get ready to wrap it up?
I just want to say thank you again for you to be at the level of performing that you're at, to still be throwing opportunities to high school students. Just says so much about who you are. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll see you next week.
See you. We can't wait.
And kids, any parting words from you? Anything you want to say out loud collectively as a group? I mean, how excited are you about this opportunity? It's a 10.
10 out of 10.
Great.
All right. Well, Rachel, I want you guys to report back afterwards. Let us know how it went.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, please do. Jeff, thanks once again for our listeners. It's Foreigner, Pompano Beach Amphitheater, March 10th. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us and helping to do this with our kids at Park Vista today.
Hey, that'd be great. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.